Alright, since last Saturday when Sergio Martinez beat Matthew Macklin, the subject has come up again about Martinez versus Mayweather or Martinez versus Pacquiao. Martinez, though, in his weight class, has been looking to fight Chavez Jr., And, problem with that is, Martinez is looking to unify the titles. And, that is another one of Top Rank's cash cows, another one of Aram's prized fighters. So, they're protecting him. They're not talking about, what he should do. They're talking about what his opponent should do. Same thing with Pacquiao. And also with that, you have Chavez Jr., turning down blood testing or drug testing, whatever type of randomized drug testing Martinez wanted. Which sounds like another popular top-ranked fighter we all know. I don't know what the deal is with, top-ranked fighters and random drug tests, but, it's kind of weird that it seems all the top competitors who are with Top Rank got a problem with it. But who knows what that really is about. But, you got a fight like that where Martinez trying to, call out the top guy in his weight class. But, the top dude is ducking him. The fight ain't happening. Nobody's saying nothing to Chavez Jr., But everybody talking to Martinez, talking about, well, he should go up and wait. He should go fight people who's, 168. But his trainer say he was having problems making even 157, saying he had to, stuff himself with steak and potatoes to, gain those like 3 or 4 pounds to make that weight. But, it's the same thing with Pacquiao. He ain't trying to fight Floyd, but ain't nobody going to Pacquiao asking him, hey, yo, Pacquiao, how come you don't want to take these drug tests and make this big fight happen? But then, Aram gonna come up and say, well, it's because Floyd wants too much money, so we're not taking blood tests, or, we're waiting for this, biggest stadium to be built. How come they ain't using that stadium to fight Tim Bradley if they really want to maximize their profits? They ain't even talking about that stadium now. They ain't talking about that outdoor arena Aram had planned, or said he had planned for that Mayweather fight now. They ain't talking about that. They ain't talking about, fighting Floyd, because they already know they don't want to. Because if Pacquiao loses, that means Aram loses cash cow. If anything happened to make Pacquiao look bad, I'm doubting they even gonna have a success with the Bradley fight in terms of pay-per-view sales, or even the live gate, simply because Pacquiao looked like garbage against Marquez. But back to Floyd and Martinez, though. People are making a lot of silly comments about it. They're saying, like the Pacquiao fans, they see some of the Mayweather fans saying, oh, maybe, that fight shouldn't happen because, Martinez is a bigger fighter than Floyd. And like, yeah, he is, but, he's bigger than Pacquiao too. And, some people have said, Oscar wasn't too big for Mayweather. How come y'all are saying Martinez is? And I'm like, you know what? You need to stop right there. Because look at Manny Pacquiao. Look at what he's done. Shane Mosley, who's in that weight class, weighing 147. After he's seen Mosley beat the mess out of Margarito, he told Mosley he had to come down to 142. But Mosley went over and asked him twice for a fight. He said, come down to 142, but we ain't got no fight. And Mosley ain't been down below 147 since 1999. Okay, back in the 90s was the last time Mosley weighed less than 147. They're talking about come down to 142 for a catch weight or no fight. Floyd fought Shane Mosley at 147. Made Mosley look bad. And because they're hyping Pacquiao up as the guy who's going to beat Mayweather, okay, well then they got to take the fight now. I said, okay, fine, we'll fight you with no catch weight at 147 after seeing him take that whooping. What's funny is, they got Josh Clottey, who Pacquiao fought, who's the same size as, Shane. He's the same size. Clottey taller than Shane, though. Fought Clottey at 147. They fought Oscar De La Hoya, who came from 154. They fought him at a catch weight of 147. Oscar and Clottey both taller than Shane, both bigger than Shane. Fought both of them at 147. Then they told Shane, oh, well, you're better than Oscar, so you have to come down and wait. Oh, hold up. They're saying they can't fight him because he's better than someone unless he come down and wait. That sounds like ducking to me. But y'all say Pacquiao always take on the best. They say he hasn't ducked anybody. How come you didn't just go ahead and fight Shane right there? You had to say no fight unless he come down to 142. But then not only that, he fought Margarito, who bigger than Shane. Margarito, probably the biggest dude that he fought, and he went up, had Margarito go to 150. So you can fight Margarito and Oscar De La Hoya, who both bigger than Shane Mosley, at 147 and at 150. You can fight Josh Clottey, who, about the same size as Mosley at 147. But they wanted Mosley to go down to 142. That don't make no sense. And as the Pacquiao fans doing stuff like that, they justifying that and saying, their fighters fighting the best, that don't make no sense. I'm like, if this dude really, the top pound for pound, those wouldn't be issues. See, and what's funny is they got all that. They fighting Margarito at 150, and he can't fight Miguel Cotto at 150. He wanted Cotto to come back down to the 140s. Margarito bigger than Cotto, or is it because you saw Cotto whoop Margarito way he did back in November, and they decided, well, when he's still above 150, he's still gonna have too much energy. So let's weight drain him like we did that first time, and then we'll fight him. Seems to have a lot of excuses about why he can't fight certain people. He weighed too much, so we can't fight him right now. Or I don't like needles 'cause they make me feel weak. But so we can't do blood testing. And now, what's funny is he talking about how God told him he need to retire from boxing or whatever. Here's the thing: if he really that big of a Christian, and he really that strong with his faith, then he would know that his power comes from God and not whether or not he's getting blood drawn out with a needle. That's all I gotta say about that. And so that's something y'all need to think about too.